if I can get this IFSM up here without damaging the new gasket, huh? Got the new gasket on her. Just kind of use this to help me get it oriented. What do you think?
Got two down.
Yep, I got one. Let's get the bottom one. I got this bottom. Let me get it in high enough it ain't gonna slide out. There we go. What was in the top? One of them studs?
Yeah.
Which one? This one?
Yep. No, that should be one without the.
One without? There we go.
Take a look around, make sure ain't nothing pinched up in that deal or something. I ain't never had one that hard.
It's this right here.
Never mind. I see.
This line.
Yeah.
We didn't take it loose when we.
Right.
And it dropped and broke the line because we made a mistake and didn't pull it off.
Gotcha.
So that's it. Now we need to.
Now look at
Get it in
that.
place.
That's fucking sexy deal.
That took most of the weight.
That right there is fine.
Yeah, it took most of the weight, made it a lot easier to maneuver. Otherwise, you're just fighting it from the bottom,
Yeah.
trying to pick up the weight, and you just can't. You got nothing to grab onto without getting your hand in the way. So, slide this off here.
Put that in the tool drawer.
Yeah. Slide right off. All right. My old dirty IFSM on this nice clean head. But we cleaned the surfaces really well with acetone. And when the head was off, I polished it really well. I polished the back side of this really well where it mates with a cleaning stone. And then we acetoned it all. So we shouldn't have any gasket problems. We'll need a deep weld for that one.
Is that a 13 millimeter?
This is 13, I don't know what that one is. These fuel lines are starting to get a little bit brittle. Probably need to replace them soon. Cut. Torque on this is 33 foot-pounds. I got a really long extension bar, so I'll add a tiny little bit just to be safe. 13 for the regular bolts and a 16 for the studs. There's two studs. One here, right there. Just sort of snugging them. And one way up in here. Okay, I dropped the socket. Cut. See if I can get straight in on it. As close as possible here. I need that cap screw removed on the end of it. it a tiny little bit. That bar not being totally straight. There we go. Goes right here. But there's some kind of bracket that goes across the top too, so I think we can put this one on first though. Now, we should have in that kit over there a gasket for here. Whatever you do, don't forget that gasket. You forget that gasket, your fuel mileage is going to suck. And also, we should have new O-rings for this. Because these have 1,000,000 miles on them and they're pretty flat. So we need to replace these two O-rings so they don't suck air. Otherwise the fuel system will suck air. Good. Bolts for the ECM coolant plant. Just gonna hit them with a little bit of oil so they don't go in dry. Knock them off. And we can use them to put the ECM cooling plate on. What's the torque on these? Alright, there's an O-ring on this sealing plate. Little rubber O-ring. It goes towards the head. The sealing plate goes right here behind the ECM cooling plate. Like that, to seal the head, to seal this hole in the head. If you don't put this on, or if you put this on wrong, you're going to get really crappy fuel mileage. So, don't make a mistake there. Taking this all apart again. You're gonna wonder why you got low boost. Let's see if we can't get this started. So I got it stuck on here. And I'm just gonna kind of hold it up here. Get it started. And I think what I'm gonna do is work on getting these lines put on too. So start all the bolts first. Alright, it says 15 foot-pounds on these screws right here, so I'm going to put them at 15 foot-pounds. Feels awful loose to me. You sure it's only 15? Alright. I guess we need to tighten these three fittings here. Put them on my fingers, I haven't tightened it. But trying to get my ISM hook back up. Probably like 18 foot-pounds on this, right?
That's right.
I'll guess it. I don't have it open in before. There we go. I taped all this up so I know where these bolts go. They all seem to be different lengths. But I gotta clean this thing, so. Used to go there, used to go here. Gotta clean that guy. I'll take it over there and clean it. Hey, it's got 1,000,000 miles worth of dirt and rust on it. Think we should paint it?
No.
No? I think we should hit it with something that's rusting.